Hello everybody, this is Sandy again from your Railroads Online team. I hope everybody had a good start into the new year. As already announced in January, we have a lot of new content for you. So today I want to inform you about our new locomotive Class 125 and our new cars, our new map Aurora Falls, the new gold industry chain, new features and bug fixes, and of course give you an outlook what is coming in March. So let's start with the new loco and the cars. The Denver Rio and Grande Class 125 is finally here, after a long-awaited arrival. It is the first 282 type locomotive made for Railroads Online with a tractive effort of around 28,000 pounds. The locomotive was designed by Baldwin in 1903 and blew open the doors to what was possible in the narrow gauge. Before this engine, 280 consolidation locomotives were made, each one bigger and bigger, until this engine came along and brought the narrow gauge into the modern day. The version we present in game today is the as-built version with the Vauclin compound cylinder setup. These engines were famously known for tackling the 4% grade of Marshall Pass. What you see in front of you now is the closest we could get to the real engine in this condition. We include 5 different paint choices and plenty of headlights and stacks. The locomotive comes equipped with a DNRG 3 chime. Yes, they had them. Engine sounds recorded straight from the DNRG W463 and the bell from the DNRG W346. We included this engine because it's one of the earlier and less well-known version of one of the most famous narrow gauge locomotives, the K27. The Class 125s were numbered 450 to 464 if you want to number them historically. They were rebuilt numerous times and 2 still survive today. We sincerely hope you enjoy the Class 125 as it's one of our favorites. To transport refined gold and gold ingots, we implemented the DSP&P mail baggage car. It was built by Union Pacific in 1880 and comes along with 2 color choices. To transport gold ore, coal or iron ore, we implemented the DNRG high-side gondola, which was built by American Car and Foundry Co. in 1898 to 1906. It comes along with 4 paint choices. You can also transport iron ore, coal and gold ore with our side dump ore car, which was built by Pacific Car and Foundry and has 5 paint choices. So now I will present you our new map Aurora Falls. About 6 months ago we made up our mind which kind of maps we still want to provide for version 1.0. After Pine Valley and Lake Valley we wanted to provide a colder area, partly covered with snow for snow lovers like me. As the scenery of Alaska is incredibly beautiful, we decided to create a map that reflects parts of these nice sceneries, mixed with wide flat areas and canyons to give the players a nice ground to build their railroads. The map comes along with all industries pre-placed. As we also added one more industry chain, we made the map bigger to make sure all industries fit on it. The challenge of this map is to reach the higher areas. In the valley you have 2 nice lakes and wide meadows, some forests and 2 canyons. Coming closer to the snow-covered areas, you have to plan a nice trek to climb up to the higher areas to finally reach our new gold mine, which is on top of the mountain. Once you're there, you can hold on and enjoy the view. What I love the most about the northern areas are the auroras, so we had to implement those. Let's make a short trip to show you some of the nicest places in the map, but I will let you of course discover the map by yourself. So we hope you enjoyed the new map and the echoes that you can hear in between the mountains and in the canyons. So let's hop into the new gold industry chain. What was the most popular industry rush back then in Alaska? We assumed the gold rush, so it was clear for us if we provide a map based on Alaska sceneries, we also want to provide a gold industry chain. As gold is the most precious good in Railroads Online, it is not that easy to get. You will have to produce a lot of goods for the chain to get gold, but it's totally worth it, as at the end of the chain you will receive a safe with gold ingots that's worth $7,000 each. Starting with my personal favorite, the dredge. Based on drawings, Kumi created this model for the game. A dredge is a floating mining machine with an integrated processing plant, used for washing gold from placer deposits. Characteristic for the dredge is its bucket chain excavator at the front and the long conveyor belt at the rear. In Railroads Online, the dredge produces gold ore, just like the gold mine. To make the dredge produce gold ore, you must deliver coal, pipes, and toolboxes. You will also get gold ore from the gold mine. You will find it up high in the mountains. To give our players more flexibility on this tricky gold chain, we implemented 2 industries to get the first product we need to produce gold ingots at the end. The gold mine requires beams, coal, rails, and tools. The next stop on our gold journey is the stamp mill. Take a short break and have a look into it, as it is animated. The stamp mill is a processing plant which processes gold ore into gold dust by crushing the gold ore into finer pieces. The interior features heavy metal stamps which are lifted by cams on a rotating shaft, which is used to pulverize the ore into finer materials. The materials are then sifted and sorted, with the refined gold ore being dried and bagged for loading. The stamp mill requires gold ore, cordwood, coal, and water to operate and produces bags of refined gold. You will receive refined gold from this industry after you delivered enough gold ore, water, and coal. Refined gold then will be smelted in the gold smelter and gold ingots will be produced. As they are the most precious product in the game, they will be transported in a small safe with the baggage car to the railway express station, which is another building with interior, where you will receive $7,000 for one safe. So with 3 deliveries of gold ingots, you can easily afford the new Class 125. So we hope you enjoy the gold rush, but be careful of the gold fever. Now let's hop on into the bug fixes. Our partner Black Sheep Studio was able to fix the popcorning bug in multiplayer. There is some slight desync issues going on still in multiplayer and some stuttering when running trains as clients. We are well aware of this and are working hard with Black Sheep to fix these issues too. But for now we are happy to announce that the popcorning effect does not longer exist. We also fixed the engine shed doors displaying water level and the issue where you couldn't use W and S to operate a locomotive while in third-person UI. Please be also aware that the driving UI is still a placeholder and will be replaced with the UI update. We also fixed an issue with re-railing carrying momentum when trying to re-rail, and we fixed the issue that some people had that had plugged a controller in. So now you should be able to use your mouse as before. Also, the missing water tower animation was fixed, and some issues we had with the telegraph poles. We did of course also implement some new features. As a big area of the map is covered with permanent snow, we implemented rails covered also permanently with a snow texture to make them fit well into the scenery. You can choose them like all other tracks in the construction menu in the drop-down menus. Only the bridges have no snow texture. Some people might already have heard that we also implemented a snow effect into the game. You can activate it in the gameplay menu under the weather conditions by choosing any of the available snow effects. As soon as you activate it, the snow will slowly build up. This effect is available on Pine Valley and Aurora Falls. As Lake Valley has a desert, we didn't think it would make sense to implement this effect there. In the snow, you can leave traces with John. As soon as you choose any other weather conditions than snow, the snow will slowly melt away again. So as soon as the snow will build up on your rails, you will be able to clear the snow with the snowplow as long as it is snowing. Due to graphical reasons, the rails and the switches and crossovers are not fully covered by snow. We are also already working on further snowplow options, which we hope to provide with the next update. So enjoy your snow adventure! As you might already have seen in the video, parts of the new UI are already implemented. The great designers from Black Sheep Studios replaced the big box from the building menu that was in the right corner before by a nice UI showing the functions with icons. Now, also the possibilities to switch the grid for placing facilities is also shown. It was always there, but a lot of people did not know about it before. When you click on your mouse wheel, a menu will open up with the options to choose between tree and stone cutting, demolish or re-rail. The demolish function can be switched with the default button T. You can also still choose the functions in the construction menu, but as soon as you get used to this way, you might not use the other way anymore. Black Sheep is working on further UI improvements. As already mentioned, the driving UI is not yet the final one, but for now we took off the orange box again. When it comes to northern areas of the world, people might think of northern lights. Aurora Falls got its name by the implemented aurora that appears at night when you can see the sky. We hope you enjoy this beautiful view. So that's it with the new features and bug fixes for the winter update. Now we will give you a short outlook about what is planned next. The next update is planned for late March and it's called the map update. The main features include a complete overhaul of the 2D in-game map, including a mini-map with compass, map pan and zoom, and the possibility to interact with switches, amongst other useful features. Please keep in mind that the graphical design of the map update will not be final yet. Besides the new map, we are also aiming to provide a performance improvement. Our partner Black Sheep has already made some promising advances in that direction, which we would like to share with you in the next update. Lastly, the announced UI update will be featured in a later update. As we are currently redesigning every single user interface, we decided to take more time to make sure the new UI looks and works perfectly. So we hope you enjoy the winter update and see you again in March. Bye bye!
Railroads Online. Take your train. Now available in Steam Early Access.